I challenge anyone in this country to tell me how much he or she contributed to the growth of PDP in Nigeria, more than our brother Professor Nyesom. I pronounce him professor because I was privileged to be with him at the Nyesom, where he presented a paper and the chiefs, the professors, the vice chancellors, and everyone saying that he's an enigma and should be studied to know the kind of politics he does, where he is today. I challenge anyone in this country who mentions the name PDP. Your Excellency, we are grateful to you. Thank you for this meeting. Thank you for calling us together to reason with you and to share ideas with you on how we can develop a democratic nation like Nigeria using the platforms that we have, whether APC, PDP, SDP, or whatever political platform we have in this country. I want to once again appreciate Mr. President Bola and Tinubu for understanding and appreciating the fact that we must not have a one-party state in this country. That is why he identified you to appoint you in a very sensitive ministerial position as Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. Thank you for not disappointing. Thank you for not disappointing us, because your work in the last few months and year or so, not up to 2 years, you have demonstrated that PDP has capacity to deliver, and you have done it. We want to say that on behalf of the G-5, you are the leader of G-5, but I'm the leader of the integrity group of G-5. And so we acknowledge the fact that you have given us leadership. You have helped us, and we are here. And I want, as from tomorrow, let those who think that can challenge what I have said here, let them come out and say it. And I will prove them wrong if I'm asked. Because you have contributed immensely and will remain grateful. And so what our leader has said here is very clear to all of us who are accepted to be here. I want to appreciate and thank all of you, delegates from various states who are here with us, to reason together and make our position known. It is very, very clear. Our people say that when you're at the riverside and you are beaten by a crab, you don't raise your hand up, you lower your hand. The implication is that the crowd will feel more safe and easy. For whatever reason, for lack of time, I won't talk about it. that PDP made a lot of mistakes. We have found ourselves where we are today. And so let us lower our hands and accept that power belongs to God. And He gave it to whosoever He is. He has given it out today, and then we have to wait prayerfully. We have to seek the face of God to allow us, whichever time God will desire that we should come back, we will come. But for now, this is where we are. So, we are in a democratic process in Nigeria today. And I want, as a leader have said, let us respect the rule of law. Democracy is anchored on the rule of law and due process. Democracy is anchored on the rule of law and due process. There is the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and as a party, the PDP, we have also the Constitution that guides us, that leads us. And so in whatever we do, we must respect the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria first. Secondly, we must respect the Constitution of the people. What we are discussing here today shouldn't be an issue, especially on the issue of national security. I will give a living example of what happened in Benue State. I was there as governor of Benue State. I had a chairman that by the grace of God, we came together and nominated him as running mate to a candidate of PDP running for gubernatorial election. And at the end, he did not make it. But he came back. Then, before he was nominated, we made an acting state chairman. But when the elections were over, he came back and we made him the state chairman again, because the constitution of the PDP is very clear. For those of you who do not have, please go and read the constitution of the party. It says clearly, if you are holding a position in the party as an executive and you are nominated to stand for any elected position, you can go, and the next person to you will take over your position. But when you win, you now resign. And when you did not win, you will come back if you so wish. If you want, you can resign. But if you so wish, you can come back. The provisions are there. In the 2017 Constitution of the PDP, I was national auditor of PDP. So I'm talking from the position of people who also supported and made that constitution possible. It is there. Go and read it. So what is the controversy about Senator Nyesom contested for gubernatorial and lost and came back to assume party position as national secretary? This is not something that we should be contesting if we are not doomed to fail. Go and read the constitution of the party. That is what should guide us. It is not about any vision. So anybody who is making noise about Sawanyahu will not be party secretary does not mean well for us. For us, as a party, it is something that we should respect because the constitution of the party says it. Because if we don't do it, we are doomed. Because tomorrow we present a candidate and where the INEC do not accept, it means we have no candidate. We have witnessed this in Plateau State. We have witnessed this in several other states. So let's not be driven by self-interest and make things work for us. So for us as a party, let us work and ensure that we have a united party that will make things work for us, so that it doesn't matter. Let us be able to present candidates of PDP at the ward, at the local government, at the state level, and at the federal government, where there is need to have candidates to contest with the other opposition parties, so that at the end